Okay, Monday musing number 2. I've been learning a lot about the nervous system lately, and I have come to the conclusion that we don't know even a tiny bit about what it's really all about. I think, we've all been taught that it's all physical, like our bodies reacting to an extreme noise is biological because an extreme noise might signal danger, and our body tenses up, we get anxious, we get fearful. And I am learning it is so much more than that. Even, we're going to go spiritual here. I think our nervous system is connected to our very being, our soul, our spirit. Our nervous system knows our blueprint. Our nervous system knows what's aligned with our soul. And when we encounter something or someone or some place that is not aligned, it knows it. And it gives us the fight or flight or freeze. And I heard a fourth one recently, fawn. Fight, flight, freeze, fawn. It knows. I think it's our soul talking to us. I have been going through some kind of transformation for years. Well, not really for years, but I guess it's been for years. But it built up to a point in December where I knew my body was telling me no more. Absolutely not. And, I now know what the phrase nervous breakdown means. It's not where you're necessarily can't stop crying, in a fetal position, kind of breakdown. It's more of your nervous system tells you no more. And you feel that shift. You feel that I'm done. And so that really hit me in December. And so I've been really diving into the idea of nervous system regulation and telling your nervous system, I'm not in danger. I'm listening to you now. So, we know our preferences, our likes, our dislikes. We all know that. But how many of us go deeper into why do we have these preferences? Why do I like movement and change and variety, for example? Whereas someone else likes to stay home, likes routine. Why is that? We need to look deeper into that concept because I think that is the key to living according to your blueprint, is really understanding what it is, number one, and number two, where it comes from. Because there's a reason for all of our preferences, our likes, our dislikes. There's a reason for all of it. So in these videos, I'm hoping to kind of delve into what I know and what I'm learning, and hopefully it'll help you and help me navigate all this, because I really believe, whatever's going on as far as the new Earth or 5D, whatever, I don't know what's actually happening, but I feel a shift inside myself. I know I can no longer live a life that isn't aligned with me. I simply can't. It's not even that I don't want to. It's that I can't and I won't. And this kind of started a little bit years ago when I knew I could no longer work for someone else. I just knew I was done. I couldn't do it for many reasons. But now I'm to the point, I'm doing this with everything in my life. Absolutely everything. If it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't align with who I am and my blueprint, it's out. I won't do it. And, you know, I was talking to someone the other day about the idea of remembering who you are. A lot of, you know, coach type people and spiritual type people talk a lot about remembering who you are. I think that's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's some woo-woo, esoteric, spiritual thing necessarily, although it is spiritual. But I think it's more along the lines of, look, you were put on this earth with a blueprint. How that blueprint came about, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of your soul choosing it, so to speak. But I don't know. I'm still learning myself. But you were put on this earth with a blueprint. Remembering who you are, I'm starting to think, means only do things that align with that blueprint. Because if you start doing things and being in relationships and jobs and cities that are not aligned, that's where the anxiety, the depression, more severe mental illness, addiction, trying to escape in any way, shape, or form, pick your flavor, that's where that comes from. So remember who you are. First, you have to find out who you are. So I'm hoping to help you do that in my own journey. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next Monday.